There are moments in a community's growth that quietly change everything. Not a ribbon cutting that makes the front page, but the decisions made behind closed doors by leaders who are thinking 10 years ahead. Selma, Texas just made one of those decisions. The city of Selma has awarded a $1.5 million contract for phase one of a brand new public safety training facility that will be located at 16451 Evans Road. And if you live, work, or do business in the city, this matters to you directly. Now, let's talk about what is actually being built. This is not a classroom. This is not a conference room with a projector and a coffee maker. This is a purpose built public safety training facility designed from the ground up to prepare Selma's police officers and firefighters for the most demanding situations that they will ever face. Now, phase one includes a burn tower, a multi story structure that allows firefighters to train in live fire conditions in a controlled, supervised environment. They are really great, they're really helpful, and they are the best hands on training that you can get. That is the kind of infrastructure that separates departments that are truly prepared from departments that are just hoping for the best. I've never been on a department that had its own tower. We've always had to go use somebody else's, and it would be really nice to be able to go to one whenever you wanted to. Now, this project is being funded through 2022 certificates of obligation bond money, meaning that the city planned for this, budgeted for it, and is executing on its commitment made to the community. This is not a reaction. This is a vision being built brick by brick. And the best part, it's being done without raising taxes, thanks to Selma's strong commercial tax base. Now, let's talk about why this matters beyond the construction itself. Because the real story here is what the facility means for the men and women who serve within the city every single day. Right now, when Selma's officers and firefighters need specialized training that the state requires, they have to travel. They have to drive across the state, pay facility fees, work around other department schedules, and spend nights away from their families and their posts. Now, every dollar spent on travel and lodging is a dollar that cannot go towards equipment and staffing. Every hour spent on the road is an hour a trained officer is not available to respond right here in Selma. Now, this facility changes that equation entirely. When training happens in-house, the department controls the schedule. Training can happen more frequently and on shorter notice, but there is also a consistent benefit that does not get talked about enough. When a department trains together in their own facility using their own equipment on structures they know, the cohesion is built in differently. They are not just learning procedures, they are learning each other. They are building the kind of trust that matters when a building is on fire or a situation escalates in the field. Now, the burn tower specifically gives Selma's fire personnel something that most smaller departments simply they do not have access to. That's the ability to train in live fire conditions regularly. The difference between a firefighter who has trained in a burn tower and one who has only read about fire behavior is the difference between instinct and hesitation. In an emergency, hesitation costs lives. Now, again, as a firefighter, I can tell you the more realistic training that they can get, the better it is for the community and themselves. Now, beyond the operational benefit, this facility sends a message to every person who puts on a uniform in Selma. It says that the city sees you. It says your preparation matters. And for residents, the message is equally clear. A better trained force means faster, smarter, and more effective responses in your neighborhood. And phase one is already underway. The vision is clear, and the city of Selma is building something that will serve this community for generations. So let me know, do you think this is good money well spent? I do.